Hopefully you're familiar with this concept of magic nines, and especially magic nines as it relates to a finger trick, or knowing how to do multiples of 9 on your hands. Now the two things that we want when we're looking at magic nines is that the sum of our digits should add up to 9, and the leading digit, or the tens place, is 1 less than the number we're multiplying by, and the multiple of 9. So let's just walk through this real quick. All right, so 9 times 1 is 9. I put my first finger down because it's 9 times 1, and I get 9. I have 9 fingers up. 9 times 2, I put my second finger down. Well, I have 1 in the tens place, and I have 8 fingers up. 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. 9 times 2 is equal to 18. So I can correctly see that everything to the left of my down finger is the tens place. Everything to the right of my down finger is the singles, or the single digit place. So I have 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 fingers on the left, 7 fingers on the right. And we can see this trick is verified almost immediately, because if my third finger is down, by definition, 2 fingers have to be up, or 1 less than the multiple. And I have 10 fingers, so if I put one of them down, I have 9 left. So this magic nines idea of subtracting 1 from the tens place, and in the singles place being whatever you need to get to 9, is verified very quickly on our hands. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54, etc., etc. Now my claim, though, is this isn't just the magic nines. What if I had 8 fingers instead of 10? Well, instead of having the magic nines, okay, 9 is equal to 10 minus 1. So if I had only 8 fingers, and I take away 1, I now have the magic 7s. Well, let's be very careful here, though. Let's look. What's happening? All right, 7 times 1 is 7. That's great. What about 7 times 2? 7 times 2 is 16. Okay, something's different here. How about 7 times 3? 7 times 3 is 25. 7 times 4 is 34. 7 times 5 is 43. 7 times 6 is 52. 7 times 7 is 61. And 7 times 8 is 80, or 70, sorry. 7 times 8 is 70. So this seems to fulfill our basic requirements. 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. All our digits add up to 7 if I add them together. And if I look at the leading terms, what is in my first digit? My first digit is 1. For the third multiple, my first digit is 2. For the fourth multiple, my first digit is 3. So this tracks with the magic nines. It's the same thing as working out, except for what's going on with our numbers. Here's the trick. Originally, I was talking about 10 fingers, and I had base 10 numbers. With 8 fingers, these are all written in base 8. So these aren't base 10 numbers. These are base 8 numbers. Well, what's that mean? Well, for base 10 numbers, I would normally have like a hundreds place, a tens place, a ones place. Here, though, instead, I'm going to have an eights place and a ones place and an 8 squared, or 64th place. These are all just 2-digit numbers, so we only need to worry about these first two. For this first one, I have no 8s, 7 1s. That's equal to 7 base 10. I have 1 8 and 6 1s. 8 plus 6 is 14. I have 2 8s and 5 1s. 2 8s is 16, plus 5 is 21. I now have 3 8s and 4 1s. 24 plus 4 is 28. Here I have 4 8s and 3 1s. 32 plus 3 is 35. I have 5 8s and 2 1s, so that's 42. I have 6 8s and 1 single. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 1 is 49. Finally, I have 7 8s, and I have no 1s place. That's 56. So this all gives me the correct thing if I convert in base. And so you can do this with any bases. If you had only 5 fingers, you could do the magic 4s. Okay, so if we wanted to know what's 4 times 2, well, 4 times 2 is 13 base 5. 4 times 3 is 22 base 5. So this all works the exact same way. We can have the magic 4s, we can have the magic 3s. If I had 7 fingers up, I could do magic 6s. This all works. I leave it as you to check the others. And if we look, so just like the magic 9s in base 10 had this wonderful pattern, here we can do it as well, and this is going to be true for any magic base minus 1. So for our example, all of our digits here are going to add up to 7, and the leading digit is 1 less than the multiple. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Try it on your own and see what you get.